Nice, nice.
I have a
But
harpoon gun.
who's the new killer?
His name's Gunslinger. Um, my power is the Redeemer. Um, his
Of
his
course.
epilogue is low-key kind of long. Let's read the first paragraph. It says, born in the dust-ridden Badlands, the American Midwest, Caleb Quinn is the son of a struggling Irish immigrants on the edge of a frontier. Sickness, famine, and death were common signs of pioneers contended or whatever scraps they could claim as tycoons feasted. Caleb's father, once an engineer, was a few options to ply his trade as business posted as a common sign. No Irish need apply. His acquaintance tools laid untouched for years until Caleb uncovered them. Noticing his son's interest in trade, he gifted him his old wrench. The devices Caleb made under his father's guidance was quiet applications, but when his father was away, they took his grin turn. He hid plans for a mask that would gouge barbed needles into humans' eyes and rip them from their sockets, completely with stretches of it, fitted on boys who bullied him. With age, Caleb's engineering abilities became marketable, and employers put their discrimination aside. Henry Bayshore, the owner of United West Rail, hired him. Caleb first invented a gun that shot railroad spikes into the ground. Next, he made the steam-powered tunneling drill, but as a Bayshore frightened and indifference, the device began turning up in other companies. The patents stole from Caleb and sold. A familiar sensation coursed through Caleb's blood, feeding the sharp pain in his heart. Rage overwhelming him, he bursted into Bayshore's office and smashed his face with into a bloody stew. As was pulled away, he pushed his specialized gun to his boss's gut and squeezed the trigger. A railroad spike plowed through skin and Voseskria, I think that's what that is, nailing Bayshore to his desk. The only thing that the only thing that saved Caleb from hanging was Bayshore's unlikely survival. For 15 years, Caleb was confronted to Hillshire Penitentiary and the nation's first private prison. In the fortress, illiterate convicts, he found an unlikely friend and education prison warden. He designed torture devices for him and in return received extra meals. After a time, the warden offered to commute his sentence. He spoke of something greater than monetary wealth, political capital, and that his connections would have Bayshore framed and rotting behind bars for life. He had only one request: make him rich, fill the prison, use the ingenuity to bring outlaws alive. Caleb returned to his workshop and a few modifications emerged with something new. The spear gun, the first trial occurred. Then the thief robbed a Chinese laundry. Seizing on the opportunity, Caleb unleashed his prototype. Metal joint screeched as the spike shot forward, gouging. Oh, I found a game. So yeah,
How do you use tokens?
I don't know.
Because if I use a token, I can level up fast.
Okay, here. And it's like Caleb unleashed his prototype. Metal joints screeched as the spike shot forward, gouging into the target's abdomen. But as the spear tugged, it caught the thief's intestines, and with an ungodly sound, yanked them onto the dusty road. After several iterations and disembowelments, dwindled as Caleb had already earned his new nickname, the Death Slinger.